I'm Kevin Gillespie, a chef with a passion for fresh, delicious food and the stories of the people it brings together. At food co-ops across the country, come discover what makes them stronger together. So I can't help but notice this place is full of pictures all the way up here on the wall. These are a bunch of the farmers, it looks like, that you guys use here.
Yeah, a bunch of local producers that we have. This first pictures of Pete Dykstra, and we also have Brent Harrison here, who I heard you talk to yesterday.
Yeah.
He's a very experienced grower.
Yeah, we talked to him yesterday about the farm fund. Bellingham's community food co-op members are increasing the supply of local sustainable food by directly assisting farmers through farm fund grants and loans. I visited one of the local farms supported by the co-op, Heritage Lane Farm, who's promoting food biodiversity by raising rare breeds of livestock. We're here at Heritage Lane Farm, standing in the middle of so many different animals. I mean, pigs, sheep, goats. So it's quite a mix, and a lot of different breeds, it looks like.
All of our animals are on our heritage breed animals. They're more rare. You're not going to find them in commercial breeds.
So these are our large blacks. This is actually our boar, and this is the first pig that we've got. He's about 3 years old now. And they used to be a very popular breed in England until about the 1930s, 1940s. There's less than about 1,000 of them here in the country.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's very friendly. I mean, there's not a lot of breeds that you can have the boar out with the piglet.
What was the catalyst for bringing on the heritage breeds? I mean, there's certainly money to be made in doing something different, but at the same time, it would have been just as easy to go and find something that was readily available to you guys. Was it just something that you wanted to do? Is it a passion that you have for it?
Well, originally, when we lived in Oregon, we wanted a farm, but it was actually going to be lavender and then have a few chickens, maybe a cow. So we went out and bought just a couple of commercial breed lambs, just run-of-the-mill, what everybody uses. And then as we realized and did some more research on the heritage breed and that slow growth, what it's better for the meat, better for the animal,
Right.
They can graze, they can get out, we realized that was a better opportunity for us.
What you guys have, what you're putting on the shelf, is not identical to the big products that you see sitting
Very different
possibly
from
beside
everything else.
it.
The commercial food system is narrowed down to a couple of breeds. They're
Right.
breeding for how quickly it can get to market. What we found is that by actually waiting until 12 months, it's a different color, it's a different texture, it's a different flavor.
Right.
The fact is, in the farming industry, has actually hurt consumers because it's actually taken out a lot of the taste that used to be in the meat. So there's a noticeable difference.
You guys were one of the many people who have benefited from the co-op's farm fund. How have they been able to help you guys moving forward with this heritage breed movement that you're doing here?
The co-op's been a big help, not just directly through the farm fund, but the fact they've been kind of educating people on the importance of local food. So now that we come along, it's a much easier sell than if we were trying to not only convince people of heritage breeds, but local food. So it's been much easier to do because of the work the co-op's been doing.
The community food co-op members' appreciation and enthusiasm for this unique local product clearly shows in the meat department. Hey Caleb, I'm Kevin.
How's it going, Caleb?
Nice to meet you, man. Obviously, you're stocking the stuff that's coming from Heritage Lane,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
it's just, is it coming off the shelves so fast you just can't keep very much
Yeah,
of it?
I mean, it just looks so pretty too. The marbling on it is just white as snow.
Yeah.
And the taste, and it's so moist when you cook it. It's really hard to dry out the pork when you cook it.
Yeah, that's kind of that telltale sign of those heritage breeds,
For
is
sure.
that they have all that built-in marbling, as you said, all that built-in fat, and they're designed to be better tasting. I mean, they haven't been modified to grow up really fast, they just grow up really delicious. So, yeah. A lot of the times, especially in a traditional, maybe grocery store setting, products show up on shelves and there's no story attached to them. They're just there for consumption. At the co-op, you don't see that. You see this connection between the farmer who produced it, the rancher, whatever it may be, and I feel like this has gone one step further than that, and it brings it all home for people.